Good, amen, and house of the Lord. Special prayer request, Lord Christy called this morning. They had Russ Christy's grandmother, she's what, 98? To the hospital with a kidney infection. They got the phone call about 6 o'clock in the morning. So be praying for the family and that. 98 years old, she lived on her own for 6 years ago. Remember that tonight for today. Don't forget tonight, we got Isaac 12's going to be here, the singing group. We're looking forward to seeing the singers. I've heard them sing on Facebook, one there on their first, and Isaac 12. So with having us singing tonight, I know I've done this the last 2 weeks. So again, we'll postpone Easter play practice. What we'll do is we'll do Easter play practice next Sunday. Okay. We'll do it next Sunday. And we're going to really do some practicing next Sunday. We had 3, now we had another 2 weeks. So we got to catch up. Yes, we study in your part. It's not a hard play, so you study your part, you learn your parts, it's all it counts. Man, I'll say it's good to have Alicia, Matt, and Ezra. That's it, right? Ezra with us this morning. We have Roger and Donna and Michael with us this morning. Amen. I don't know who called for it, but me and Roger said we look good in our church band. How we look? We look good, Max. Amen. It just happened. But Brooke, you come on up with something this morning. Yeah. You know, there's only one difference between me and Roger this morning. I got more hair than he does. We're done with number, you're done this.
Hey, stand with it. Verse 409.
That's easy.
Empty and try me, coming to water. Why it should be love all the day long. Love it or understand why. Dear my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it. All I am. We confess no man, taking our blood. If we are lonesome, lonely and free, with you we wander. Why ever living so year after year. Father, along with all about me. Father, along with understand why. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. Faithful to blessed, our loving Master, nothing more makes you labor and wait. Close out the road, it seems as nothing as we sleep through the beautiful day. Father, along with the all about it. Father, along with understand why. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. When we see Jesus coming in glory, when he comes from his home in the sky, then we shall meet him in that bright mansion. We'll understand it all by and by. Father, along with the all about me. Father, along with understand why. Cheer up, my brother, live in the sunshine. We'll understand it all by and by. Hey. 277. Thank the dog you are. You've been to see. Let the devil know you've been to see.
He set me free. Amen. One glad brother, he set me free from the bonds of sin. Amen. I'm glad that I've been redeemed. Lord. And that by him, through him, and only him. Amen.
Hey, 35. Once like a burden, and free from my sorrow, and Jesus came and set me, glory to God, He set me free. He set me free, yes, He set me free. He broke the bonds of prison for me. I'm glory that my Jesus is free. Glory to God, He set me free. Now I am fighting fire each day. My fears of God has drifted away. My feet are planted on higher ground. Glory to God, I found found. He set me free, yes, He set me free. Glory to God, He set me free. But He said, He said, my path out of the world shall turn me around. Lately at work and I'm praying to it. Glory to God above and through. He set me free, yes, He set me free. He broke the bonds of prison for me. I'm glory that Jesus is equal. Glory to God, He set me free.
That's good, Lord.
The Lord shall celebrate, time shall be the Lord, and the morning praise eternal pride and faith. When the sinner shall gather over on the other shore, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. On the bright cloudless morning, when the day is fresh arise, and the glory of His resurrection share. And His chosen ones shall gather there all beyond the sky, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. Let us labor for the Master from the dungeon that He served. Let us talk of all His wondrous love and grace. With all the world He suffered and our work on earth is done. And the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there.
Amen.
Let's stay standing. We'll take the morning offering. Faith promise. Jesus be the change. First offering.
Hey, wait a minute.
Just going off. Yeah, I'll pray the Lord in there, so Josh.
Hey, man, is that all you got? No, wait. I'm glad you saved us.
Amen.
You got something to put in there? Oh, man. Let us all stand this morning. We have a special birthday in attendance this morning. Birthday girl, Amy. Let's thank her. Go ahead, bro.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God bless you. Happy birthday to you. We are so glad you're here. We are so glad you're here to learn about Jesus, our Savior, so true.
Happy birthday. You be seated. Got to make one quick announcement before Brother Roger comes and preaches to us this morning. Amen. The church will begin at new piano.
Amen.
Amen. We got to move. Sonny, if you got a new piano, we're getting their piano that matches the pews and the pulpit and all, and we're going to sell our piano. Donald come down yesterday, and me and Steve went up and looked at it. Steve played it, and it sounded real good. He didn't play it. Donald played it. Anyway, me and Steve looked over what the key was. Yeah, you're up here with the text. You found the ball. Hey, Mike, you know, someone says preacher. So that's embarrassing how the kid run around. Well, you know, what do they want to do? They have to run around. The Bible says kids be playing in the street. A lot of times they want to send the kids off to a children's church during service and separate them completely from the service. Hey, how many times have I walked with that little girl, and that little boy back there, we're all in my arms to preach? There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
Somebody say amen, don't cry.
Amen.
Or I'll preach to you, then Roger will preach. Oh, yeah, now he might fall. Anybody else like that? Think about this morning, before Roger, I don't think about something very simple. I want you to think about something very serious. I want you to think back when you got saved.
Yeah.
Let's think back to what we sung about this morning. Farther along. Then what did we sing about? Redeemed. Then what did we sing? Then what did we sing?
Yeah. When the roll
The roll is
calls.
calling together.
Yeah. I'm gonna be there.
It all went together. I was like a band of sheep standing over and ready to pop. I got thinking about how Jesus saved me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother Roger, I'm just testifying. You're going to preach, brother. Let me testify for just a moment. I ain't told my testimony in a long time. Brother Josh, I was hooked on alcohol. I was hooked on drugs. My wife can tell you, I was an alcoholic. She was ready to leave me over. I went, as Brother Joe testified, I was like Brother Joe. I about went with one in my pocket all the time. Well, I couldn't do without it. My wife and Kira was just a baby. They'd see me come in from work on payday, and I'd go buy me my beer and buy me my drugs and take me a line of heroin and pass out on the bed. Preacher, you was a drug addict, I was a drug addict. I was an alcoholic. But one day, Brother Josh, something got a hold of me, and it was called Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Boy, Brother Roger, he come by and he saved this old boy from pain. Yes. He set me free, and he made me free indeed. That's it. Yeah. I got to think about them songs one day when the roll is called up yonder. Boy, I'll be there. And you know what I'll get to say, Brother Ricky? I'm here, present. Hey, I remember in school the teachers used to go around and they'd say, hey, and Roger Justice. Here. Ricky Thomas. Josh Bass. Joe Duarte. James Gregory. Here, you know what they're doing? They're taking roll. To make sure you're there. Hey, Jesus is going to take roll, not to make sure you're there, but to let you know you made it in. Oh, hey, I can't wait till I get part of that roll, Brother Jay. And he calls my name out. Hey, I said, I'm here, Lord. He says, now welcome into the joy of the Lord. It's what I've done for you. Come on, Brother Roger. Come on, brother.
If you're lost this morning, you should be thankful to be at the house of the Lord. You should be glad to be at church. If you're saved, you should be glad you're in the church. I'll tell you, there's a time when I used to say I'm glad to be at church. But you know, this morning I'm glad I can say I'm in the church. And I'll tell you what, I'm a part of time. I'm a part of this morning. Yes, sir. I'd give him a minute to turn me on. Hey, I'm telling you what, this morning it is a good morning to be saved. I ask God this morning to be lost with you. Right. The way the world is today, and no more concerned they are of even the church. It'd be a bad time to be lost. Right. And guess what? He's merciful to us. He's let us live another day. We've got another opportunity this morning to worship Him in spirit and in truth. Right. We got another opportunity to bow on our knees and pray for our lost people this morning. He allowed each one of us to get out of our bed this morning with health and strength enough to drive and be gathered together for this morning with our brothers and sisters. What greater people than they are than together with their brothers and sisters in Christ this morning. It's the only family we have. Each other. Right, man. Right. I go home and go home with my family. Yeah. When I go home to glory, it's going to be with my family. I remember when Noah started building the ark over there, and it had never rained before. You know, he preached there for years and years and years while it was a building. And guess what? The only one that got in there was his family. Hey, let me tell you what. You have to be a part of this family. You have to be born again. There's not one family unless you get in, and it's the family of God. It's the one that's been born again. It's the same as Noah. There's a safe place for them. There was an ark that they could get in for safety. Because the Lord destroyed this thing with water one time. And guess what? He made a place, he made an ark there for them. And guess what? That ark, I'll tell you what, it's a place of safety. I've just come around and pray like that. Whatever you got to do, you just don't pay me no attention. If I have to stop and start back, I will. But I want to tell you about a hope this morning. I want to tell you that there's a place this morning that we can get to. That the preacher preaches that the fire of brimstones is coming to this place. We have to be born again. We're going to have to be born again to escape the fire of brimstones of this world. He told Nicodemus, he said, Nicodemus, he said, you must be born again. Well, I don't know what being born again is. I don't know what salvation is. Let me tell you what salvation is. That's accepting Jesus Christ in your heart. What are we accepting about it? We're accepting the fact that when we were saved, that He died on Calvary's cross to save our soul from it. If we're not born again this morning, if we're not saved, hell will be our home. Well, you're trying to scare us this morning. No, this is the truth. It's a point where the man wants to die, and after that, the judgment. Hey, it don't matter if you're 5-year-old, or 20, or 30, or 40, when the roll was called, when He called our name, hey, guess what? We're going to answer that call. If we're going to die one day, we just don't know when. We don't know when our number is going to be called. It may be an automobile accident. It may be just a freak accident. It may just be us having a heart attack and falling over. But the Bible said we must be born again to enter into glory, to be in heaven. I'm going to try to make this as simple as I can this morning. I said we must be born again. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to make it so simple. I guess what this is, this way is so simple. That a wayfaring man, though he be a fool, he wasn't there he is this morning. Boy, if I could get you to see Jesus this morning, I'd like to tell you this morning that you don't have to go to hell. There's a way that's made on Calvary's cross. Jesus seen that we was born in sin and iniquity. He seen that we needed a Savior. You know what? The Lord don't want us to go to hell this morning. But I'm going to tell you what. Hell is an awful place. But going back to where He said it's appointed a man wants to die. You know, I've got an appointment with my doctor next week. But guess what I can do? I can call up and I can say, hey, Doc, I ain't going to be able to be there that day. Postpone it another week. And guess what? You're postpone that another week. But now let me tell you, there's one appointment we're going to keep. Death, that death appointment, we're going to keep it. And I tell you what, when death's knocking on our door, we keep saying, give us 2 more minutes. We keep saying, give us 2 more years to live out and accept you into my heart. Hey, guess what? When that calls, we will answer. When the roll is called upon, we're going to answer. The Bible says, where a tree falls, there's your little life. If you fall, if you die saved, you'll be in heaven forevermore. If you die lost, you'll be in hell forevermore. Hey, you go out here at these cemeteries and you look, and there'll be little tombstones where they're 2-year-old, where there was some born dead. There'll be some 30, there'll be some 40-year-old. And guess what? Their name was called, and they had that appointment. Whether they were saved or lost, they died. We got something in common. We all gonna die, and we're gonna face judgment. That's why the preachers preach so much about Jesus, the Savior of the world. He made that way to be escape for us.
Yes, sir. Amen.
I'm glad I'm saved this morning. I didn't know how to be saved. I didn't know. I seemed like I didn't know my right hand from my left hand. But guess what? I got saved through my hearing the gospel being preached. He told me to move under that conviction power. Hey, there was tragedy coming in my life. I tell you what, they got my attention that death was real.
Amen.
And He knows how to work. There's somebody praying for our hide. Yes, sir. I had a little brother. That passed away when he was 5 years old. The Lord showed me right quick that death didn't have no respect of person. He was 5 years old, and I was 12 or 13, and the Lord called him on home. Boy, it brought reality right to my face. That death was real. And I'll tell you what, people today live this life, they're going to live forever. But let me tell you what, I don't want to be sad or anything this morning, but we're all going to die. But I'll tell you what, I want to point you to Jesus this morning. I want to point you to the Lord and Savior this morning. I'm going to tell you that He said, for whosoever will, let him come and drink of the water of life freely. We can be born again this morning.
That's good preaching, brother.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's good.
Yes,
And
sir.
it's real good. I have got scripture I'm going to read this morning. I guess I had to just sort of knock the lower edge off of it before I got started. But I'm thankful this morning
Amen,
for the
brother.
plan of salvation.
Yes, sir. Amen.
Well, I didn't know what to do, but the Bible said, every need was found, every come up in bed. And when that conviction fire fell upon me, yes, the only thing I know to do, I'll tell you what, I come to an old-fashioned altar, and I know there's men and women there that can pray. And guess what, I got down, and they helped me the best way they could. But you know what, the only thing I had to do when I knelt down here, is I had to know I was a sinner, and I was going to eternal hell. And guess what, they got down beside of me. They didn't tell me no big things to do. I tell you what, I was thinking that the mountain had to blow up. I was looking for something real big to happen. And guess what? Only thing that there was a still small voice behind me, give me sweet peace in my heart. When I knelt down, the one said, only thing that I know is you have to accept Jesus. Do you believe that He died on Calvary's cross? I said, yes, I do with all my heart. And I was sort of like what I speak to read about. This boy here, that he had a dumb spirit in him. He told the Lord, he said, I believe, but Lord, help my unbelief. We have to have our pride is our unbelief.
Amen.
That's our unbelief.
Yes,
I
sir.
tell you what, Satan will make sure that we got that unbelief. But they said, the only thing I know how to do is to put it all in His hand and accept Him in your heart and your life and trust Him all the days of your life and stay there till you feel like that you've got it to that place. And guess what? I was able to do that through the faith that I had. And when I asked Him to come in my heart and life, I said, here I am, Lord. I don't know how to pray. I just want you to save me. I want you to come into my heart and my life. And guess what He did? And there wasn't no explosions going off. And there wasn't no real big things happen. Only thing that happened to me is that sweet peace. I was able to come into my heart and I was able to lay down with the night and put my hand on the pillow and I could rest and I could sleep. And it didn't bother me to be around the church people. I was willing to go to be around me. I'll tell you what. I think that one club I started hating them. I'll tell you what I used to hate, you know what, I started loving them. I could come up around the preacher's neck. I could come up around the deacon's neck.
Yes, sir.
I could come up around the lay member's neck. Them that I've been dodging on the street because I thought it didn't mention the Lord to me. I was able to hug their leg. Why? Because right here they become my brothers and they become my sisters. Oh, how I mean, what our other church world, they want to make this into something that's greater than what it is. But let me tell you what, it's a simple salvation. Believe in your heart and confess with your mouth and you shall be saved.
Yes.
Well, I'm done with this. Well, I was done with this. And let me tell you what, if you want me to compare to something, what about Nicodemus in the Bible? I'm telling you what, anybody couldn't know any lesser than he did. Guess what kind of questions he did? We're ashamed to ask questions anymore.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, old Nicodemus wasn't ashamed to ask any question. The Lord told him, He said, you must be born again. Hey, he didn't have knowledge of it either, and I didn't have knowledge of being saved, but he told Nicodemus said, Lord, how can you be born again? How can we enter into the second time of a mother's womb? Jesus wanted you to know right there, now this is not what we're talking about, Nicodemus. We're talking about the spiritual birth, accepting Jesus Christ in your heart. And that's being born again. That's becoming a new creature. I tell you what, that's not turning over a new leaf. No, don't get me wrong. That's being born again. We're talking about we're born to this flesh already. He was letting Nicodemus know, hey, you're born to this flesh already. But you've got to be born to the Spirit. You got to let the Spirit enter into your heart. And have to say, Lord, come into my heart. I just, and the Bible said every knee will bow and every tongue shall confess. I'll tell you what, we're gonna bow somewhere. But out here this morning, the Bible says today is the day of salvation. Today, while the church is here praying with us, while His conviction prayers with us, we can be saved this morning. But there's gonna be a day when death finds us, when we stand before God Almighty, it's going to be too late when our knees are bowed. I'll tell you what, there's no victory in the grave. When death finds us, let me tell you what, we have to make it right before we leave this world. I'm not going to take chances. I didn't want to take chances because the Lord let me know right quick the devil was a hell right out before me.
You're right, amen. Amen.
Well, I'll tell you what, one little brother, he's a 5-year-old. I love that's awful. But you know what? I seen how great He loved me.
Yeah.
He loved me enough that He wanted to get my attention.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. The Lord don't work like it. You get to church and pray. You get to church and pray, and you see if the Lord won't hear an actual prayer. We hear about tragedies, we go all to pieces. Well, we pray that the Lord will be and bring them to a place that they can see Christ and be saved. And when the Lord starts dealing with it, so we start praying, Lord, if you do, you will, don't let him do this. Or don't let him do this, don't let him do that. But I'm telling you what, I had to go through some things for the Lord to get my attention. He let me know that He can take the young ones out of here. He let me know He can take those. I know He come right down to my little brother, and him just 5, I mean, not too old than that. But I let me tell you what, He can get our attention. Hey, we need to look and see how the Lord loves us. Boy, He loves us greatly to get our eyes open like that. That's mercy. He gives us another opportunity. Hey, look, this is reality this morning.
Right, amen.
This is real. This is something that the pastor just talks about. I'll tell you what, if we won't hear it to the gospel, then the church will pray, the Lord will show it to us. And guess what? The church is powerful, but the Lord knows how to get our attention. He sure got mine. When the easiest thing we got to do is the way the teacher taught this morning. He talked about the souls and stuff, about how they was obedient. Why can't we not just come down and be obedient? It'll save us a lot. It's going to cost us if we don't. Save or lost, it's going to cost us. It may cost us our loved one. It may cost us that what we enjoy doing. We could be in a shed tomorrow. We could be in a shed tomorrow that we wouldn't have the strength or the help to do what we need to do. But I'm telling you what, we got to give the Lord. We got to give Him praise for all things. Yeah, but look what's happened. That's what I asked the Lord when He took my little brother. Yeah, but look at this. He said, son, I love you even more. I love you enough that I've done that to get your attention. Oh, you're talking about what greater love. I'm telling you what, there's no love any greater than this love this morning. Oh, it feels like I'm without. No, you're not without. If you're without Christ, that's when you're without. Yes, sir. I'm not wild. I'll tell you what. Just because of her didn't take me to heaven. Just because of me, it's not going to take my life to heaven. But guess what? It's because of Jesus that I'm going to heaven. If He took her, I'll tell you what, to get my attention. Guess what? That's mercy. That's grace. It's getting my attention. I'm telling you what, the Lord's come by this morning, and He said that you must be born again.
Right, man.
I know what the Lord, I'd like to see of these things. You know what? We started. Us as trouble this morning. You know what? We started looking at a few things. What I'm going to read is in Mark this morning. If it's not here to stand, it's a lot of reading. I want to bring this together. I want you to bring this mind in from the world this morning. And I want you to pray, Lord, that this would have its right way this morning. I want to tell you about Peter and John and some of these disciples. Now that the Lord took them up on the mountain, the Lord was transfigured before him. And that's when Elias and Moses appeared with them on the mountain up there. I'll tell you what, let's do this morning. Let's just be seated. Let me go over this morning. I want full attention on the gospel this morning. And I'm going to try to go through it. I'm going to try to go through this, and I'll tell you which chapter it is when I get back up there. But it is where that the Lord took the disciples up. He was wanting to show them a few things.
Yes.
What his intention was for when he went up on that mountain was to get their eyes totally upon him, totally upon Jesus. Even though Elijah and Moses appeared with him on the mountain, his expectation and his wishes that them disciples would see nothing but him. Guess what he did when the disciples seen those three? He said, Lord, let us build 3 tabernacles, one for Elijah, one for Moses, and one for you. Now that's 3 of them. The Bible says to choose this day whom you will serve. For me and my house will serve the Lord.
Yeah.
Now they was 3 before. Elijah, he was great. Moses, he was great. Christ is the Savior.
Yes, sir.
But he let them know that they'd done come and their work was done. But as soon as they started looking at something besides Jesus, they had in their hearts to build them all 3 a tabernacle.
Yeah.
But almost in the same sentence, Jesus said, or well, the Bible said at that time that there was great clouds came, and Elias and Moses disappeared to be seen no more. Now God hadn't spoke yet. While Elias and Moses was there, God hadn't spoke. The voice hadn't come down yet. But when there was nobody there, except for Jesus, by himself, there was then a voice out of heaven saying, this is my beloved Son,
Yeah.
in whom I'm well pleased with. You know what he was wanting to do? Take your mind off of Moses. Take your mind off Eli. Jesus is the one that's my Son, and him I'm well pleased with.
Yes, sir.
The Lord's trying to get our vision off of men in this world, and off of women, and off of people that we take great. He's going to let that disappear from us so that we can see Christ. That's what he did for the disciples on that mountain that day. There was no more reason for that but that. I know that we've got education in our churches that can lead us different ways in that. But this morning, when we read this scripture, it's telling us, lose all hope in Moses, in your Moses. Lose all hope in your lives. For one place the Bible said, when Jesus died, I saw the Lord high lifted up. I'll tell you what, when things around us start dying out, like Moses and Elijah, I'll tell you what, it took them dying out to fade away. But them disciples, right then, guess what? They heard that this is my beloved Son. This is the one that you've got to serve. This is the Savior of the world. This is the one that I want you to keep your eyes on. This is the one that made us away out of escape, out of eternal hell. This is the one that's going to be hung on Calvary's cross. This is the one not many days from hence. I'll tell you what, you're going to see me now, and later you'll see me no more. You couldn't understand. The disciples couldn't even understand that. They, on the third, at a point in the morning, he was going to be raised from the dead. Hey, look at this Jesus. He wasn't Moses. He wasn't Roger Justice. He wasn't Doug Jones. No, sorry. He's wanting you to look at Jesus this morning. Yes, sorry. Hey, guess what? They didn't get to stay up there with Jesus and him transforming that figure a long time. They had to come right back down. Guess what? Old Elias and Moses didn't come back down with them. It was him and Jesus alone. Yes, sir. He done that just because he wanted to show us more of his power, more of his strength. Hey, when they come back down through there, guess what? The other disciples didn't go. There was 3 or 4 disciples that come back down with him. But the other disciples, they was at work. He found them over there in a place, a questioning, along with some of the unbelievers. Questioning them right along with them. Right. There was a child there that needed help. The Bible said it had a dumb spirit.
Yeah.
That dumb spirit was in me at one time. I was lost. His daddy said, listen, Jesus, this dumb spirit's in him. It takes him into the bar. It takes him into the waters, almost drowns him. This spirit takes him water and opens them out. I'll tell you what, Satan, he'd like to get us in the bar. He'd like for us to destroy ourselves. Well, Jesus was concerned about him. He asked his daddy, he said, how long has he been this way? He said, from his youth. From his youth, he's been this way. Now, I'm telling you what, we was born in sin and iniquity. We had to have a Savior. We was all in sin for a while, and guess what? Us and Satan was in sin a while, and it tried to destroy us. Get this man right here to tell you about his past. How the sin, that dumb spirit that was in him, how it tried to destroy him. It took him to places that he didn't want to go. He didn't have no control over it because of the dumb spirit. I'm going to tell you what, the disciples couldn't do one thing about it. I can't do one thing about it this morning, but there's a man called Jesus. I'm supposed to be able to pray. We're supposed to be in a place where we can pray. He gave the disciples power to cast out devils. He gave them healing power. He gave them all kinds of power, but it wasn't working that day with this little lad here that had the dumb spirit. But Jesus come off the mountain. Pray! Now, tell you what, and I heard that voice up there. Boy, I tell you what, that puts the faith in the future. With you did. Hey, he come down there and he found a question. Well, what was that question about? Hey, are we in any question this morning? Why are people not moving? Are we in question why people see this and say? We see that sin's taking them further than we go. We see where this sin is taking them to. We see what this sin is causing them to lose. And we keep doing nothing about it. I'll tell you what, we're questioning ourselves this morning. Why ain't we seen something already? Why ain't you done this? Why ain't you done that? I'm telling you what, he found the church right there, the disciples, along with the unbelievers, that questioned themselves. Well, I'm telling you what, I hope we're not questioning ourselves this morning. Takes things that's way out of our hands this morning. So we got to put Jesus in hand. He let him go down there. He said, "Hurry till I come." That didn't mean that everything was going to be hunky-dory and go right. He just said to hurry till I come. You know what they was doing down there? They were deterred. They were still trying to do all that they could do. And guess what? I guarantee you they tried everything that the Lord had ever told them to do. I'm telling you what, if we tried everything the Lord taught us to do this morning, He taught us to pray. He taught us to be long-suffering. He taught us to depend upon Him this morning. And when He showed up, hey, just stay right here till He shows up. Stay right here, question it if you have to. But the Lord will show up after a while. I'm telling you what, and we'll get to see that dumb spirit come out. Well, what's that? That means salvation for our people. That means for that one that's here that's lost this morning. We can get to see that this morning. I'll tell you what, and when the Lord comes into that heart, the old devil has to move out, and the Lord will take him. I'll tell you what, He'll lead you beside still waters. He won't be taking in places to throw you. He's going to take you a different path. He's going to take you away from the fire that old dumb spirit wants you to get in. He's going to take you from the drowning waters. And guess what? He's going to put you in the still waters. I'll tell you what, that puts you way down here. I'll tell you what, there was water going down one place to them pedal. Hey, there's a place where they could go out to their ankle. Then they could go to their knees and they could go to their waist. But after a while, thank God in this church, in the spirit, there was water. I'll tell you what, to swim in. But I don't want to get off of this morning. I think it's real important. It's real necessary for me to get this. And when the Lord get this, I guess, you're just close as I know how to get it this morning. Hey, that little fella, from his youth up, had that dumb spirit. He was lost. If you'll have it that way. Boy, they was concerned there. His father was concerned. Guess what? The disciples were concerned. Let me tell you what, lost person this morning. The church is concerned. Your family's concerned. You look and see if the disciples and his father wasn't concerned. There's a little Lord, Lord. They're wondering why, Lord, would you not move this morning and come to an altar and be saved? It's a much better way, a much better life. The devil's done proved to you that the way that you're in is the ways of death.
That's right.
He showed you that. It is clear as any picture that you want to see. How much more clear than he can show you than what he's already showed? The wages of sin is death. Now I'll tell you what, let me preach to you what Marshall said this morning about the gift. I'll tell you what. Sin's going to cost you something. There's wages to that. But let me tell you what, this gift, if I come give you a gift, it's free. The only thing that you've got to do, I'll tell you what, if I've got a brand new pocket knife, and I come up to you, and I say, here, this is a gift. Is it yours yet? And you believe that I give it to you, don't you? What do you like it done? Reach and accept the free gift this morning. That's what Jesus wants us to do. Just reach and get a hold of him this morning. He's standing there with an outstretched arm this morning. Here I am. Here I am. Accept me as your personal Savior. And let me lead you in the path of righteousness. I'll tell you what, you've already tried the way that leads to death. Why not this way that leads to life everlasting? Why we just need to step out on this morning. Yes, sir. Read them disciples over there cheered for that little boy, and the father cheered for that little boy. Hey, let me tell you what. He got him a question there. But you know what? He asked him. After he asked him how long has he had this dumb spirit, he said, since you. That's when he asked the father. He said, do you believe? He said, yes, I believe. But he said, Lord, help my unbelief. Well, I'll tell you what. This morning, if there's any unbelief within us this morning, let's ask the Lord to help us that unbelief to where we believe that he'll save this morning. That he'll save tonight. That he'll save this. We've looked at this. We've looked at what sin's done to this little feller. Lord, help our unbelief so that we can get a stop to this. I'll tell you what, before it goes any farther.
You're right.
You know what he told us? He said, Lord, you know, he cast that devil out. Cast him out now, let me tell you. He become a new creature.
Amen.
After that was the Lord, he was the only one that could do that. I said, Lord, why couldn't I do this? He said, how long have I been with you?
Right.
How long has the Lord been dealing with you this morning? How has he been dealing with you this morning? Is that not a good question? How long has he been dealing with you? He's dealing with the people this morning. He's dealing with us this morning. Yes, sir. You read on that same scripture in Mark. He said this, chapter over there, about nothing. If the word's nothing in that scripture, I want you to look at that. I'll tell you what's that there in a minute when it's on the Bible. He says nothing. Nothing else will do but Christ. This time goeth out by nothing but prayer and fasting. Let me tell you what, lost person this morning, there's been some prayer. And there's been some fasting on your behalf this morning. And guess what? If you believe this morning, it can go out. If you believe this morning, you can be saved to the uttermost. Thank the Lord for that. Ain't that great hope? Jesus come by this morning offering you a better way.
That's right.
Told you to get your eyes off the lies of Moses there. Hey, you know what? He heard that voice when he got baptized, when John baptized him. Yeah. That voice didn't come down to Moses and I. It didn't come down to John either when he was baptizing Jesus. When he come up, he said, as a dove sat on his shoulder, or a spirit like a dove, and sitting down from heaven, sat upon his shoulder, and said, this is my beloved Son, in whom I'm well pleased. That was the second time. I'll tell you what, that the Lord, that God Almighty witnessed that this was his Son. Hey, guess what? This that I'm preaching to you about this morning, his Spirit ascended down like a dove this morning, and he sanctioned it with his Spirit and said, this is my beloved Son, in whom I'm well pleased. Look at this morning. Look to Jesus, the author and the finisher of our faith.
Amen.
If I ask this question, I ask you to raise your hand, would you want to go to hell this morning? Would anybody raise their hand and say, I want to go to hell this morning? You know what's telling me? You know what's telling me that you want to go to hell this morning? Is the knees not down, the arms not down. That's to let me know that you don't care if you go to heaven, you don't go to hell. It tells me that you don't care about yourself. But I'm telling you what, I didn't care about myself when they saved the church, and God Almighty that cared for me. And guess what? They wanted to know without a shadow of a doubt. They wanted to hear that sweet testimony. And Williams of time this century started in the 9th chapter of Mark. Everything not covered in there, guaranteed you to be there. You know it's hard because the Spirit overshadowed it. And it sounded like King James Version.
Yeah.
I could preach to you to be like a newspaper without the Spirit.
That's right. Amen.
Yes, sir. I just will get you the funny papers up here this morning. I'll tell you what, it was preaching in the fire, in the Spirit, and the demonstration with the Holy Spirit. Some people say Holy Spirit don't go to the same thing.
Come on now. Amen.
And let me tell you what about that old dove that's sitting down and proving to them that this is my beloved son? Hey, listen, church, you believe this morning that this is Jesus making you the God?
That's right.
Do you believe that this morning? Hey, I want you to believe this morning.
Yeah.
Don't be scared, don't be afraid, we're all here. Yes, sir. You know what? I don't know who was that over there, some of you older fellas. Who was that over there locked up in prison? And the walls started shaking. Paul and Silas was prison over there, and it started shaking. They waited about the midnight there, and they started praying. And guess what? The walls of that prison started shaking. Hey, there's somebody's walls are shaking this morning. Yes, sir.
Amen.
And you know what? That old fella there, that old guard there, you know what? It was his duty to see that nobody escaped. It's the devil's duty to see that we don't we don't get saved. It's the devil's duty that we don't have no blessing. I'm going to tell you what, he's on guard all the time.
Come on, bro.
But I'll tell you what, when the church prays, I'll tell you what, it'll take the foundation of the prison that we're locked up in.
Amen.
You know what? Them doors fell open, and they was able to step out. That old guard, he brought back his sword to kill himself. And what did he say? He told him, he said, do thyself no harm. He said, we're all right here. I don't be scared.
Amen.
The church is right here. Them that love you is right here. Them that pray for you is right here. Them that care for you right here. We're not going anywhere. No, sir. Hey, the door's open for you this morning.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. The Lord come by this morning, and He shook the prison wall.
Amen.
And the gate's open. Why not just step out this morning? Would you like to step out of that prison queuing this morning?
Come on, brother.
Oh, man, it'd be wonderful, wouldn't it? Oh, Lord. Well, I don't know what to do. I didn't either. But the gospel's come by and told you this morning that every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess.
Amen.
God was a broken heart and a contrite spirit. You need to be saved this morning in your life. Without salvation, you're headed for an eternal hell. That the fire is quenched not, the worm dies not.
That's
The
right.
Bible says there'll be a wailing and gnashing of teeth. Well, I may have friends, I already tell you what, you've got friends there. There'll be a nation on your 14 because they're in torment, in much torment in a place called hell. I'll tell you what, have you enjoyed being here, lost person, this morning?
Yes.
You see the joy that the church, wouldn't you like to have this joy? Oh, I'd love for you to have it this morning. Oh, well, some people just can't go with the this can go with us all the days of our life. You can get an armor in this. I'll tell you what he said. He said to put on the breastplate of righteousness, having our shoes on with preparation of the gospel, having a helmet of something or other.
Amen.
I'll tell you what, he's got us helmet of salvation.
Yes.
He's got us covered. You know why he's got this gospel covered? So we can go right straight ahead into battle.
Amen.
Now, I'll tell you what, we ask us a lot of times, What do we do about our back if Satan sits up behind us? Well, I'm going to tell you what David said about that armor stuff behind him over in the Old Testament. Guess what he said? Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. Goodness and mercy has got my back from this day. Oh, don't you want some of this morning? Don't you want this morning? Oh, Lord, it's here. It's His blood is gold. It's His tears gold. It's been tried in the fire. It's been tested. This morning is from everlasting to everlasting.
Yes, sir. Amen.
I'll tell you what, if I know what I know now this morning, I'll just make my way right out, come down here and ask the church, come pray with me. I just ship Jesus.
That's right.
That's the only thing you got to do. That right there is the only thing that's keeping you out of the hell and in the heaven.
That's right.
It's about what? 23, 22, 18, 15 feet, however far you are from this altar. That's the distance that's keeping you out of heaven.
Amen.
Well, I don't want to jump at that altar. I wish we got that part of me.
Think about
Hey,
this.
listen to this. Listen to this. Hey, I've seen you save people to back there. I've seen people lost the inside of people just in the road, get their knees on the creek, and come out and shout, the Lord save me.
Amen.
Yes, sir. Now let me tell you what. Scoot over just a minute. Look right here. Sitting on this bench right here, I can pray. I prayed one preacher was the preacher. I asked the Lord forgive me for what the preacher and the gospel taught me with.
That's right.
Lord forgive me sitting on these benches right here. I'll tell you what, it don't matter where we're at, but I'm going to tell you what. I love to be around the church when I'm praying because I know they're helping me to pray. But what about sitting in our seat like this and if you gathered around you said, Lord, I'm on my way to hell. Would you please save me? I don't know how to pray, but I just want you to save me. I just want you to save me. Let me tell you what, the gospel says here, hey, when he was praying for this little boy to be saved, and guess what? His daddy said, Lord, just help us. And he wasn't going to take me by prayer, mate. He said, Lord, just help us. That's the only thing well, a preacher says, oh, you got to pray this, you got to pray that. I'm going to tell you what, I don't know what you got to do, but I know what I had to do. I had to say, Lord, help me. Save me from hell. And that's what it took. That's all it took to save me. Would you like to? Boy, he just a simple way this morning. I want to make it just as simple as the Lord let me make it. I don't want any blood to be on my hands. No, sorry. I don't want any blood to be on my hand. I'll tell you what, Lord help me. Your church is great, that I can get this down so simple.
Amen.
I'm going to tell you what, I've got to get right down there. I need to be coming this morning and unlearned and waiting on Jesus this morning. And guess what? I need that. I'm going to have that this morning. I don't know what it's all about. This pastor here don't know what it's all about. You know when we know what it's about? It's when the Spirit comes down and gives us that peace. He says without a peace. Now I ask you, if there was anybody here that wants to go to hell this morning, if you raise your hand. But if you're not raising your hand and you don't want to go, I might do something about it.
Come on.
Okay, now let me change that around. How many wants to go to heaven this morning?
Amen.
How many wants to go to heaven? Now, how many knows that we're going to heaven?
Amen.
How many has done something about that this
Come on,
morning?
brother.
Okay, let me ask you this. How do you want to go with us? You want to go with us? Show us that you want to go with us this morning. Yeah. By letting us pray with you. Show us that you want to go with us by letting us pray with you. Let us give you a little direction driven by the Spirit. Joyce, you wanna go with us? We got a map right here. Yeah. Come, let us show you a little something in the map when you pray.
Right, amen.
Hey, guess what? We'll point you right to Calvary. The gospel's pointed you right to Calvary this morning. Oh, let me tell you, this is a much better way than the way of the world. The Bible said that the way of the transgressor is hard.
Amen.
I beg you this morning, come go with us. Come go with us. The devil said, well, I don't know what here. I don't know this, I don't know that. Well, I think you're right. I'm going to tell you what, when you move out of that seat this morning, or whenever you move out of it next week, or whenever you move at home, the church is going to be right down in the same predicament. They're going to be on their knees just the same as you. They're going to be praying just the same as you. They ain't no little knees and no big eyes of God have. I'm going to tell you what, I've seen the church on the themselves plumb down. I'll tell you what, that's where they can pray with the voice sinner. I'm going to tell you what, it's ever been. They'll reach just as far as they can reach for you. I'll tell you what, but Jesus will reach all the way for you this morning. Calm down. If you don't know if you're going to heaven or not, would you like to know this morning? Would you like to know before you leave here that you would go to heaven? Come on, bro. Well, I'll tell you what, if I didn't, I'll tell you what, this don't come like this every Sunday. He said his spirit would always strive. This could be the last time that he ever comes to you. This could be the last time he ever deals with you. He's not ever getting to come back by again. So it'd be best this morning for us to be saved. Accept Jesus in our heart. Would you like to accept Jesus this morning in your heart? What's keeping you from? Let me tell you what's keeping you from. It's the devil. He's got you. He wants you. He don't want to turn you away. He wants you to work for him. Well, I'm not working for the devil. Yes, sir. When we're lost, he's our master. Come on, bro. Right. What about the devil wants you? Let me tell you what. If you're lost this morning, bless your heart. I don't mean this a bad way, but when I was lost, I was a devil worshiper because he was ruling over me. If you don't want the devil ruling over you, you must have Christ in your heart. Yes, sir. He said, every knee shall bow, every tongue shall confess. Yes, sir. Oh, boy, I'm telling you what, y'all. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what hell is. Boy, I'll tell you what. Oh, son. Hey, I've got more than silver and gold to give you this morning.
That's right.
I've got Jesus. And Lord, I want you to have it so bad. Keep standing. This morning. That's no country boy's way of putting it. I want you to have it so bad. I can understand it.
Amen.
I want you to see how good this is.
That's right.
Yes, sir. Well, I'm going to tell you what. This fellow here, he smokes meat and stuff, and he knows it's good. And I didn't know how to get with it because I had never eaten it before. But son, he kept telling me, son, this stuff right here, you won't believe it. You won't believe it. So I come over there and helped him Saturday, and he made me suffer through it. And I'll tell you what, hey, he was wanting me to share that goodness with you. He wanted to prove to me that was good. So that Sunday he invited me over for dinner, and him or his wife one fixed me a plate. I brought it in there, and I said, amen, they told the truth. Yes, sir, Eagle, I'm glad. I think you preached to me how good this was. I'm glad that you invited me. I just sat at your table. The Lord today is inviting you to sit at the table this morning and eat of his goodness. Well, when are you going to shut up this morning? If I shut up, you might not move. Hell might take you home. So I'm a little careful about when I'm shutting up this morning. It could be life or death for somebody if I shut up this morning. Yes, sir. So you know what? You know what? I'm going to try to be long and suffer. God said take it later. Shall renew their strength. I'm waiting on him to stand up. And when he says that, it'll be above, it don't matter if I continue on or if I stop. Yeah. I'm telling you what, that's that. Anybody can have it. Now, whosoever will, let me tell you something I was preaching. For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. Yeah. We don't have to die. Never die, sir. When they lay us in the grave, we keep living. You know, this old face, this soul here will never die. Savior lost, his soul will never die. It'll live forever in eternal hell. It'll live forever in the presence of the Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, our God Almighty. Oh, yes. The table set before you this morning. The church will come out with you. You won't be yourself. Hey, you won't even have to walk down the aisle. Or if you're here long enough, just say, just raise your hand. We'll come back there. Wherever you're sitting, that's this morning. And we'll let you on the Lord.
Amen.
Oh, yeah. It's already been later. We're here this morning. That wasn't a coincidence. The Lord knows you'd be here this morning. I wouldn't be here. I just come out with you this morning. And give you combined safety. Lord said he had to try to bind and he had to try to lose. He bound Satan. You don't have this morning. So you can sit in the midst and hear the gospel just like the church is praying. That's exactly correct. Yes, sir. If you don't want to come forward, just raise your hand. Do you want to be saved this morning? Do you want to escape hell this morning? If you want to escape hell, just raise your hand. We'll hit it. If it takes the rest of the day, we'll hit it. Or would you come down to the altar? Would you come to the altar this morning? Could there be some just come down this morning and pray for this altar this morning? Pray for the lost conscience. Pray for the other conscience. You can get time to pray this morning.
Amen.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll read the prayer, so why not just go ahead and pray? Pray and believe with a broken heart and contrite spirit. And if you're lost and you want to come down right in the midst of the church of praying, you're more than welcome to this morning. Yes, sir. More than welcome this morning to come right down and join us. I'll tell you what, the way they're finding their need is the way that I found my need. That's the way the preacher found his need. I had a need of salvation one day. Well, you're running this little bit longer this morning. Yeah, let me tell you what, eternity's a whole lot longer than this. Yes, sir. I look forward to yours. How long eternity is, and that's the place we'll be forever. Oh, you're scaring me this morning. Oh, I'll tell you what, I don't want to scare you this morning, but I want it to become a reality to us this morning. See what salvation brings this morning. Let's be one. If you'd like to be saved this morning, oh, we can be. We sure can be. Because the church don't be embarrassed this morning. You know what? Jesus loves you. Church loves you. You know, there'll be green running. Now, I remember when this one came down, little Bible, that just giving around to the service for pictures. She couldn't understand me. I didn't understand the things I did. Oh, yeah, it's a everything will be this. Tell me what? He's a merciful God. Yes. I want to pray this morning. Keep it drawing us. These places like we have. I tell you what I'd like to do this morning. I've never done this before. But I like every head be bowed, pray again. Worry about what other people say and what other people think. If you want to be saved this morning, just raise your hand. Let's all stand. If you want to be saved this morning, if you just want the church to pray that you get saved sometime or another, Raise your hand if you want the church to pray for you. I beg you this morning, if you're here and you're here lost, keep a looking towards the church. Keep a looking towards God's people. Keep in this direction and He'll save you. I feel like that I've done all I can do this morning. This is what the Lord put on my heart. I want to beg you this morning to stay in church, stay with God's people, and He'll direct you path. Keep a desiring to be saved. I want to turn it over to the pastor. When I love you all, I appreciate your prayers for the church this morning. I think what you need all the time is to by with this good condition. I thank you towards that way this morning. I thank you for praying. I thank the Lord for the gospel. I'm glad to be a part of your church. I love you all.
No one looking around. No one looking around. I'll ask you a question. He's already asked. I'll ask you a question. I'll pray for it. No one looking around. Listen for me, you and the Lord. No one's coming to you. No one knows anything you do. For me, you and the Lord. I ain't gonna come to you. Or would you say, preacher? I am confused on whether I am truly saved or lost. There's confusion. I think I did, I maybe did, but I don't know if I truly born again by Jesus Christ. I'm confused on that. Would you pray for me? Between me, you, and the Lord. God bless that hand. Is there another? Is there a second? Just raise your hand up, something like that, real quick. No one's looking around. I'm gonna pray for you. I'm not gonna call you out by name. I ain't gonna do nothing like that. I don't believe in that. But I'm confused. Would you pray for me? Right now, I don't know which rock to go with my life. I am so confused that maybe not confused on salvation, maybe it's something else that you're confused on. You said the reason was right. So back end up, get back there. You're confused. We all get there. Don't feel ashamed. Already been one person raise their hand. Is there another person? That's where we're going to go this morning. I want to share something with the church. You're in the altar call there. Got over here in the front corner. Went to pray. I did notice that. That blessed my heart. Got down on his hands and knees. Big Josh saw him sitting there on the head praying. Got down and prayed. That blessed my heart too. Brother Robert was preaching. He was to go pray a couple times. He said, kids don't listen. They listen to what's going on. They know what's going on. Bless my heart. Now we do need to pray. Brother Ricky, we need to pray pretty hard. I think we got a little bit of a flirtation going on between Ezra and Emmy. They got over there in that corner all hooked up with the all this. Nathan's got a friend. She picked up herself. We'll be praying for that. Amen. Tonight, 5 o'clock, see Isaac's well. Kenny outside couldn't remember it. Now I can't remember. If you've had a stroke and you have a troubled memory, raise your hand. No, I said, if you've had a stroke and you have troubled memory, raise your hand. You should be able to hold hands. Now, if you just have Alzheimer's and you get Alzheimer's, raise your hand. Anyway, all right. And I was 12 to be here, but before we dismiss, I've been praying on this since this morning. Early this morning. Actually, I'll take it pray on it last night. Church, we helped all get her kids to get her home. Mother Josh's mama, they're pumping meth into the trailer she's living. Pumping meth. One of the girls that was there got put to the hospital and meth in her system. She got this right. Josh's mama, that is one of the toughest boys I've ever seen in my life. So what I like to do is church help Josh and get explain, get her back here, fly her back here with the auto. That way both of them can get on that airplane coming back. All in favor? Unanimous, brother. Take care of kids. Amen. You said, well, we bought 2 airplane tickets now. Just go from California back to here.
It don't matter.
Amen. That's fine. There's another one, we'll figure out a way to buy it, get back here too. Amen.
Ma'am.
Go pray. Tell them pray. Don't forget to tell someone about this. Shake hands with one another. Make each other feel loved.